Well, hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name's Joe, and this is not your average Joe. But what's it all about? It's all about wild camping, nothing else, just wild camping. Although I have got another YouTube channel all about photography. Yeah, I think I found a wild camp spot right in amongst this. So, yes, hello. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to stick my head there and my feet here. And I'm going to do some sort of configuration with my tarp. Yes, I'll get cracking with that. First of all, I want to get a drink down my neck. Oh, parched. That's better. Right, let's get this bag off. Right, first off the LK35. I've had this for quite some time now, about five odd years. As you can see, I've modified it. Kidney pouches either side, got the waist belt on it. The waist belt is patented by Military Mark, which is where I got this from. Flag of St George on the front, because I'm a proud Englishman. So that's it. You can see it's kind of part of the side here. I need to re-tack that, but it served me well. But anyway, what have I got? So, shelter wise, there's 70% military kit in here, so it's surplus kit. So it's TPM British Army Basha crew kit, multi-terrain pattern Gore-Tex bivvy bag, the new one, a lot lighter than the olive green one. I'd say that is absolutely brilliant. This kit, absolutely super, massive. So that's the bivvy, and Alp-Kit cloud base to sleep on, nature height pillow, and this is the lightweight sleeping bag of the British Army modular sleep system. It's got the bug net across the top, which is actually ideal when you're using a bivvy bag. So that is that. That's the sleep system and the shelter done. And in there is my cook kit, and in here is my food, and my water is attached to my belt, the 1 litre bottle. And there you go. And that is everything in my LK35. There you have it. So I'm going to start setting up my Basha over there and get some sort of shelter going. So I do that now. Right, so let me just explain what my plan of attack is. So I've got my tarp set up to this tree. On all my Bashas, because I've got a multi-terrain pattern one at home as well, is I have my ridgeline already through the loops of the Basha. And I'll tie it around the tree. I just got a top tarp hitch around here, so I just need a stick. And I've got these knots here that completely escape my mind. Just keep that there, and a toggle, and that keeps that nice and secure. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to find another stick. I'm going to find a stick so I can put it in that end and have it down low like that. and that's the plan. When it's done, I'll bring you back. Right, so I've got my stick with the point on. I've just put it and I've shortened it a bit by about a foot. And what I'm going to do, it's all Basha tight. Put a natural V in the wood, so you stick the longest one up there, right up the jacks. There we go. Dig it into the ground. There we go, that's in. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to wrap the paracord around here in a figure of 8, just to keep that down. And then come out here, where I have a peg in my pocket. And stick that straight on, so there, stick the peg in. Get that bit of wood here. I want to hurt my hands. There we go. Go up the rest of the paracord. No fancy knots, all you need to do here is just wrap it around. So wrap it around. There we go, just wrap it around. And I will just do a quick half hitch. Just there. Pull another one through the loop, pull the main line through the loop again to lock it off. There we go. Get your toggle, a nice big toggle. Just shove that through the floor. There we go. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to tidy this spider's web up here, do the sides, and I'll bring it back. So if you've set your shelter up first, like what I have, and it's at the other end, the entrance is, what I find is easy to get everything in instead of you going backwards and forwards is blow up your mat and put it in your bivvy bag, put your sleeping bag in there, and then grab hold of your mat and your sleeping bag and give it a shake. And that way everything moves to the bottom, and all you've got to do then is fold it up. Pick it up and carry it to the front, and then just roll it out, which I shall do now. Right, now everything's in my underneath my tarp. It's cook kit time. So what have I brought out with me? There we are. Swedish Army train jar. That's what I brought out with me today. So actually I didn't need to do that, did I? So there's the base, and you have a lid which I shall use as my mug. I use that as my mug, and that'll be my mug. I have the Swedish Army methylated spirit bottle. It's got the 3 crowns on it, so it's genuine. And then not only that, but I have a Swedish Army knife, fork and spoon set. Instead you've got the Swedish crown just there. It's all genuine. I imported these from Sweden, by the way. And then this little contraption is to change your burner, which wasn't done up. That's obviously the base where you bung over there. So this burner here is actually dated 1962, and it's got it right there, and it's got the 3 crowns just there, and it's got 1962. So that's the date it was made, 1962, and it works blindingly well. So it's obviously a lot wider than the modern day ones, and there was it's got the more more of a deep recess around the edge there, so you can really get a lot of methylated spirits in there to warm the side up, and to get it, you know, a pre-burn if you like, and it works really well. You'll see that working later. Anyway, I'm going to sort myself out. I'm going to sit over there somewhere and have some dinner, so I'm hungry, and I'll get back to you later. This is the base here. It's got two sort of like stands that you put up. Clear the ground, because the trangia will get hot, and the trangia will sit on the floor like that, and when you've lit it, that will go over the top like that. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. So anyway, let's get some meths in this trangia. So yeah, it's always best to clear the ground, and luckily the mud's damp, so get that in there, glugging away. And we'll put some around the outside actually. Put that out of the way there. Now, this is a food roll, or sort of like a cutlery roll that I bring out with me. It's got everything I need in here to do my meals with. So I'll just bring this closer so you can see it. So I've got a pair of tongs, tin opener, can opener, etc. A steel, a wooden spatula, salt and pepper mixed in together, some oil, an openal, and a pot grubber. So in this case, I need my steel and my jacklaw, and I like this. You see that still? Yep. So we get some good old sparks going on that. There we go. Lit first time. And the outside are light as well. Look, the outsides are light. So that'll warm it up, and that will give it get it to bloom a lot quicker. So what I'm doing now is this acts as a windshield as well, so you just stick this over the top. If I turn that around like that, you might be able to see that. Well, you can see it anyway. There we go. Just so it come to the bloom, I'm just going to put some water in here. About that much. A little bit fill up. Right, for dinner I have pasta and sauce, cheese and broccoli. I've got some milk to put in it, some butter to put in it. I'm going to chuck some pepper armies in there, and I'm sure I had another one. Here's I have. That's for me to eat now because I'm hungry. And yeah, that will just bung it in the pot, and then it do. It's the best sort of dinner to have. This is what I'm going to do now. So the water's already in there. Just pour it in. And the milk. Yep, that's okay. It's 100 mils of milk. Get the butter in there. There we are. And remember, take your rubbish home with you. That's for breakfast in the morning. Salt some in from the boys. All day breakfast. Anyway, I'm going to let this do, and I'll bring you back. Right, dinner is served, and what I do is, because this is flipping hot when it comes off the oven, like so, when it comes off the burner, it is quite hot. So this is where the base comes in handy. So you can put it in there quite nicely and hold it by the handle and eat your dinner. Well, good morning. And it's a cloudy morning today. It's about 5:30. And to be honest, whenever you come out on a wild camp, let's face it, you don't really get a good night's kip. But last night, I'll tell you something, that was really, really nice. That was a good kip. I had everything done up, the zip done up on the sleeping bag, and it kept all the wind out because it's changed direction now. It's blowing nearly into the shelter. But yeah, it's been a really, really good night, a really comfortable night. I slept really well. I went to bed about 10:30. I woke up at 4:15, and I've just been laying here dozing. So that's a good average for me. 5-6 hours is what I normally get. But yeah, that's really good. Really nice sleep. Anyway, plan for the day is to get up and get out, leave no trace. And first thing is to set down this shelter and pack this away and pack everything else away, and then I'll look at that, having my breakfast and my morning coffee, and then we'll make a move. Yeah, it's been really good, this one. I've really enjoyed it. I think I've annoyed a couple of deer this morning because this is their main route in and out, I think. Just had a couple behind me and they ran off the other way, and then one was over there and barked. But never mind, I'll be out of here in a minute and I can have it back. So anyway, yeah, really good. Outkit cloud base, really comfortable. As I say, always got a good night's kip on this. This pillow here that I've got, the nature hike pillow. I knew there was a reason why I didn't use it, and it was because it's just not thick enough. So what I did is I've got my coat underneath my mat, and it's just boosted it up a bit, which enabled me to have a good night's kip. I usually use the Quechua helium pillow. That's what I usually use. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling. I'm going to get up and set down this shelter and then have some breakfast. I'll see you later. I think that is done. Constantly stirring it in this trench stove because it's got a habit of sticking. So let's get that out. Keep that to one side because that will be hot. I'm going to let my trangia burn out. Just going to let it just use up all the mess. What I'll do is right at the bottom of my coffee, put it on top of there to keep that nice and cool. And there you go. I'm going to stretch my legs out and I'll carry on eating my breakfast. Right, just one more job left to do, and that is to make tidy where I slept. So I'll find myself a brushing stick. I think that's it for the bedroom area. What I'm going to do is just going to go around and just flick up the bits where I was standing around, where it's all flattened, just rough it up a bit. There you go. Just one more bit left to do, and that's to tidy up round where my stove was. I'll do that in a minute. I think that would do. Good. Drop that over there. Right, all that's left for me to do now is to pack up my trangia. Let me do that now. Right, that's it, that's me done. What I need to do now is just put my camera gear away. Oops, there's my phone. Let's put my camera gear away and then I can walk back to the car. About a 2.5 mile walk from here. So, not too far really. Let's put the water bottle away. So yeah, it's been good camp. Been really good camp, really enjoyed it. But if you like photography also, I have another channel called Wessex Photography. You feel free to go and have a look if that's what you'd like to do. I'll leave a link in the description box or just search Wessex Photography. But yeah, all I'll say is thank you very much for watching. I'll see you on the next camp. Don't know when that's going to be. We just have to go with the flow, so to speak. Anyway, my way is that way. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next camp. See you. Let's do this thing up.